one on the left is the most watched female Twitch channels. The one on the right is the most watched channels. So the top woman on Twitch in the last week is about 1 million hours watched short of being 10th place. Like, there's a huge disparity between the top women and just like the top men. It exists. That's all I said. I said the disparity between men and women streamers is wild, because it is. It's crazy. And if you scaled it, if Bnans was scaled to have 80 hours streamed, which is as much as the top streamer overall, she would tie for 10th place, basically. She would just tie for that 10th place spot. She did stream more than the 10th place person. And again, very like almost a third of the viewers hours watched. To me, I saw these also ignore the really bad like, it looks like it's like blocked out. I didn't block anything. I did some cropping because the graph was like really, there was a lot of empty extra space. I always thought it wasn't this way, and I'm a woman streamer. I think we're also confused because of the information that is shared to us. Yeah, I mean, it like, to me, it's really fascinating how big the gap is. It's crazy. Like, it's just not even close, right? And it's really interesting to put it in perspective too, especially like, you know, there. What about breast streamers? What's a breast streamer? Gibby, are you like 13 years old? What? What is a breast streamer? Don't read the comments. If you want to see misogyny, read the comments. But what about breast streamers? What do you mean? oh, breaststroke streamers. I don't know if there's anyone that streams swimming on Twitch. Or competitive swimming. I'm not sure if that's a thing on Twitch. I don't know. Is there a category for that? But what about women who have boobs? What do you mean? Do not address breast streamers. Undress. No, stop, Victor. Ugh, don't be gross, Victor. Come on. So anyways, I don't know why is this upsetting to people? I'm not saying that there's that Twitch is sexist or that streaming is sexism. Like, I didn't say anything like that. So why are people gathering that and getting mad at me? I really don't know. Like, there's really no reason to get mad about this unless you have some sort of internalized misogyny. Like, literally, if you are upset that I'm pointing this out, I mean, like, as a woman, like, I'm not even upset by this. I would love to see that this change, and that if we scale this to like the top 100, the amount of women that are in the top 100 is just such a small fraction. And Mylan, what does that have to do with anything? Can you elaborate? What does that have to do with anything? A lot of replies seem genuinely insulted. Men are mad because men are winning? I don't know. I don't understand. Like, it's the same people that are like, women have it easier on Twitch. They're stealing our viewers. Like, they have it so easy. And then you look at this and you're like, well, but also more men are on the platform and more men watch. If more men watch, wouldn't they want to watch women showing cleavage? Like, you can't say one thing and then say something that literally counters what you're saying. Like, women have it easier, but not that easy, is what you're saying. It's like, women have it easier, but actually not to this, only a little bit sometimes when it suits my point of view. I'm just trying to say we're all uninformed. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this was, so this information was posted by the streams charts people on their Twitter. Like, they just posted two different, like, they didn't even post this side by side. I grabbed it because I was like, oh, this overlaps. This is interesting. Let's talk about this. It's important to be aware that there is a disparity, but the reasons why are very complicated. There's a lot of reasons why there's such a disparity. Some reasons are misogynistic. You can literally look in the comments right here in this channel and see that there is a lot of misogyny on the platform. What about booby streamers? Well, women's looks. I mean, they just do it for the looks and the boobs. The boobs are on Twitch. They're taking over. Like, there's definitely a lot of misogynistic reasons, but there's also just a lot of other reasons as well. It's like the demographics on the platform, how long people have been streaming, you know, like what they play, stuff like that. There's definitely plenty of other reasons why people get successful. I mean, a lot of these people, like, I mean, Summit's one of the OGs for sure. Shroud is like insane. He used to be a professional Counter-Strike player. You know, he's very good at games. XQC is very toxic, and a lot of people like that. So there, like, there's a lot of there's reasons why certain people get success, right? It's interesting to me that though, like this chart, the people that explain this chart use those reasons, but then when you look at this chart, it's, you know, oh, it's their looks, oh, it's their boobs, oh, like they don't have personalities, that's why they're not doing well. Like, it's always like something superficial about them that's the problem as to why that they're getting that viewership. But then on the other side, it's, oh, they're good at games and entertaining, and they have these like intrinsic qualities that we enjoy and women do not. Like, that's like problematic if you're saying that. I can't read that in mobile. I'm sorry, D1000. There is a link in chat if you want to click it. It is on Twitter. In fact, of these top streamers, both men and women, the only ones I've ever watched are Summit and Pokemon. I'm very out of touch with the average Twitch viewer, I guess. What's the ratio of female? I don't know, actually. TS, that's a great question. I would love to get more information about like how many women stream. And I would love to see this scaled to like the top 100 streams. But like, if you're telling me in the top 100 that it's 50-50, then you're lying. Like, it's definitely not going to be a 50-50 split. It's always like, you know, oh, Twitch is so lenient on women and they help women more, and they're just like, and it's just like, ugh. Like, my God, I'm telling you, you should see some of the reasons like people give in the comments to this tweet. Like, people are really upset by this tweet. It's just a statistic that exists. I mean, we're not even talking about the racial disparity that's very prevalent in the top streamers as well. But like, that's a whole other thing that I didn't even get into. Is that gonna make you upset too? I'm not a woman, but a troll. Is that okay? Blackjack, no trolls allowed. We'll talk about that next week. I had to turn off whispers, man, across 10 platforms is so messed up. I think, like, I mean, look, I didn't, the thing about this tweet is I didn't make any claims about sexism or misogyny at all in my tweet, at all. These charts were left for the interpretation of the reader. And if the reader, if their instinct is to get defensive, I forgot to change this music here. If their reflex is to get defensive and upset and try to explain it, that is on you. And that just actually goes to show that there is misogyny, that that there's a lot of viewers that feel that way too, that internalize that. The platform definitely favors male streamers and is misogynistic when it comes to the top and most watched, but I think the titty streamer argument is maybe that it's easier to get their foot in the door, so to speak, can catch a smaller audience faster, but at the top end it sadly massively favors men. I think that there are plenty of women that are struggling to get viewers. Like, I mean, the struggles at the bottom definitely still exist. Like, there are people that will gravitate towards women who show skin, that show cleavage for sure, but like, clearly it's not taking over Twitch and not gonna get you very far. I don't think you know, of these streamers even here in the top 10 of women are those type of streamers either. So, and it's also, get your foot in the door for what? Like, the types of comments and the disrespect and like how much those women are harassed. Like, do you think that that's an easy thing? What's up, Doomed Muffin? It's a knee-jerk reaction. Unfortunately, some people always think there's intrinsic assigning of blame to any statement of facts. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Kyria. You're totally ignoring the fact that good-looking men also get more viewers. Good-looking people are more likely to be successful in things. Yes. This just proves boob streamers aren't effective, otherwise the numbers would be higher. It's definitely still not preferential to be a woman, and it's likely not enjoyable to gain viewers that way. It comes with even more problems than it does benefits. I mean, also Keebs, like, look, I've had my success attributed to the fact that I'm a woman, okay? I don't even have boobs to show off, okay? Like, and I still get those comments. I could wear a long sleeve turtleneck every day and I would still get comments that my success is because of my looks, because I'm a woman, because I'm showing skin, blah, blah, blah. Like, those comments really just, they're more pronounced for people that show cleavage, but they still exist. Like, it really doesn't matter. And guess what? You can also show cleavage and play games and like be good at games and stuff like that too. And guess what? People will still make the same exact comments. Like, that just, they attribute your success to the fact that you're a woman. You're an exception to the rule. No, that's not true at all. That's literally what I'm showing you. No. Like seriously, my experiences are not unique. What, fella, what? You provide good content. Great. You're making the assumption that because you show cleavage, you don't show good content. Nice. When is it getting over a stream? Anyways, it's just like, and just the fact that me showing these graphs instantly devolved to people talking about cleavage and women showing cleavage. Like, this literally could not be more not about that thing. And yet, every time I've had tweets with gaming moments go viral. I've had threads on Reddit blow up that have nothing to do with my gender, and yet there are always discussions in those threads about me being a woman. Like, what does that have to do with anything? My Sekiro clip that went viral, my H1Z1 bow shot that went viral, always devolves into, well, she's a woman, and somehow there's an argument about that. Like, what? Why? Seriously, why? Why is that a thing? And those who say thank you for not streaming like one of those girls, it baffles me. People think that you lift someone up by putting someone else down. Yeah, exactly, Colo. Yes, very well said. That's not a compliment. Like, if you don't like someone's content, don't watch. But don't come in here and like praise me for being better than them, because that's not true. That's not true at all. We are in the same boat. Okay? Because again, People will make the same types of judgments no matter what you wear. People are always looking for a reason to put women down and take away the hard work that women put in, and it's just because she's a woman. A woman is just because she has boobs. No, it's called hard work. Yeah. I had someone to my face in person tell me that, okay? Like... Look at the just chatting, look at just chatting now, Skippy. The top 5 streams are guys, including Lyric. Carly, thank you for gifting a sub to Skippy. Thank you very much. I've been watching Twitch since the beginning. Nice. I've been on Twitch since the beginning too. I've been here for 7 years on the platform. I've seen it all. But yeah, so anyways, looking at the charts, if you scaled B-Nan's hours to XQC's hours, who's the, 80 hours, she would basically tie for the bottom, Like if you scaled Pokimane, who is often regarded as like the most prominent female streamer on Twitch, she would not make the cut. She would not make the top 10. And again, people think that Pokimane is like right up there, like with the boys, like with everyone else. Like, and yeah, she does get a ton of viewers. Like, don't get me wrong. But in comparison, not in the top 10. I agree. I don't see why none of these people understand that by you watching Lowco, you're disproving the statistics. Also, hello, I do a lot of lurking, never say hi, but this brought me out of lurk. What's up, Colo? Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'd like to see an average view per hour stat with these charts. An average view per hour? Like their average CCV, I guess? I'm trying to get him to just get banned already. Oh, okay. Why did you gift him a sub? And them a sub, I should say. So are women stealing your views? No. They're not stealing your views. Are men stealing your views? No. No one is stealing your views, actually. Because you don't own your viewers. Okay? They're not yours to be stolen. And guess what? You should probably look at your own stream if you're having problems getting viewers, okay? No one's stealing your viewers. You're probably looking to your own content if you're looking for someone to blame. Sorry. I know that's not what you want to hear, and that it might be easier for you to blame women and blame boobs for your lack of success. And this might be a hard truth. But, yeah, that's on you. Sorry. Sorry. Felroth, thank you for the 46 months. What's up, Felroth? Thank you so much for the resub. Booba, says Computer Gems. Thank you so much. What's up, Cookie? Excuse me, I'm not getting the views I expected, and the blame is on someone, definitely not me. Especially, like, blaming... blaming women is, like, a big yikes. Do you think that, like, a person that chooses to watch a woman with cleavage is going to watch you anyways? Do you think like like if women didn't exist that people would still watch you? Would watch you? No, they still wouldn't watch you. Blackjack, thank you for the $10. Thank you very much. Thanks, Kyria. They're not easy conversation to have, and there's no like anytime I talk about gender, there's always like people get really uncomfortable about it. And you know, if you're a dude out there listening to me and you watch my stream all the time, I am a woman. That is part of my identity. It's important. My experiences are important, and it's important for you to listen to what I'm saying. Okay? And this is the whole thing with like the whole not all men thing. Like, I'm not looking at you in chat and being like, you're a trash person, you suck. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. But like, you've just taken this information Okay, look around you. If you really want an opener, go look at the replies to this tweet. Okay. If you really want to see what it's like, go and say something. If you wanna, you know, instill yourself as being better, then go talk to your peers that are currently harassing me and berating me and calling me brain dead for even posting these graphs with literally no interpretation. Go ahead. What's up, Sergeant Biff? Are you wondering who TF asked? What? People can easily say, but she shows skin, so she steals my viewers, but really it's up to that person to just be more interesting, unique. No one is stealing viewers, they aren't your viewers. Exactly. I mean, dude, if you can't, I mean, if your stream is not more entertaining than someone staring at cleavage, then I mean, why are you admitting to that? You should probably make your content a little bit more appealing. Oh no. What makes you think a viewer watching a booby stream also somehow wants to watch your crappy Fortnite channel? Yeah, I don't know. What's up, jokester? But anyways, this was really cool that these graphs came out. So this streams chart site, I went to the site to try to do these graphs myself. Unfortunately, it would cost me $300 a month to be able to access the features that they did to put this together, like the different filters. There's like very basic level access, and then you have to pay to get like more intricate details. So, but yeah, they tweeted this publicly. It's on their Twitter. That's where I got it from. But the big problem is that these discussions are what we have to have if we are to actually improve as a society, and that means that change has to occur. If it is folks who rely upon guttural responses, and only those responses that tend to become toxic and actually overall detrimental to any sort of real change. And the problem is that there are men that will get upset by even me bringing this up, and they will insist that they are not one of these people and that they're a good guy. They're one of the nice guys, and that not all men are like this. And then they will say nothing in the face of a woman getting harassed and berated by other men. And they'll say nothing, and they'll leave this channel, and they'll stop watching, and they'll be uncomfortable. Hey, what's up, Yenta? Hope you're doing well, Yenta. It's so good to see you. Hope everything's well. Miss your face. I watched Lowco for Brian. A man memory. Nice one. Everything is great. That's so good. That's so good to hear. But yeah, like these conversations, you know, they definitely need to be had, because like I'm not gonna hide this part of my life experience to you know, make you guys, you know, feel uncomfortable. Like, just makes you uncomfortable, then help me change it. Like, help me fight this. Like, do something about it, you know? Don't just be like, oh, I'm not like that. Oh, okay, I'm gonna just go now. Bye. Like, no, like say, hey, this is messed up. Let's do something about that. How do we help you fight this? Like, if you see something, say something, okay? If you hear or see a woman getting harassed, you know, in video games, or, you know, your friend makes like a comment like, oh, look at that girl's ass. Oh my God, I would tab that. Like, and they start catcalling. Like, be like, dude, what? That's gross. Don't do that. You're making her uncomfortable. Like, don't do that. Like, say something. Because if it's not you, it's probably a friend that has like really, I mean, even I have had to have conversations with my male friends about like, you know, being like super gross and disrespectful. You know, like, look at my Twitter thread. You wanna start somewhere, feel free, jump on in. I you know, feel free to go and say something. There's a lot of nasty comments that you can start to tear apart if you want. Actually, it does, FLCL, because it's very important to say, hey, this is wrong. This is wrong. And not just women saying this is wrong. Because guess what? If people think this way, they're definitely not going to respect a woman saying it. It's up to peers. It's up to, you know, again, you guys and your friends. Yes, it does, FLCL. Yes, it does. Don't say that. Okay? Like, what? So if people are like racist or misogynistic, like you just don't say anything? Absolutely not. No, you stand up for what is right. You stand up and you point out what's wrong. Like, how can you be defeatist like that? Like, how else do you expect things to change? You just, sit back and hope? No. If you don't say anything, those people will continue to say terrible things and think that it's okay. The people staying quiet is 99% of the problem. It is a huge problem. If there are 5 people in voice chat playing a game, okay? 1 is a woman and 1 is a guy harassing that woman, and 3 people aren't saying anything. Guess what? They're part of the problem too. They're letting that problem persist instead of stomping it and stamping it out. You have to keep fighting. You have to keep saying no, 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 because guess what? It will make them feel unwelcome. It will make them feel they'll stop doing it. It's literally like, what do you mean? It's how you curb any sort of bad behavior in anyone. And humans and animals, like you say, no, you stop. You don't do that. Have you ever raised like a pet or had a kid or anything? Like what is that logic? You have to keep trying. Even if that person doesn't change right then, spray them with a water bottle. Walk around the water bottle, spray them. Like, you have to, yeah, if that person right then says, F you, I don't want to be your friend. Guess what? You should not be friends with that person if they don't want to better themselves. And like, I'm sorry, are you saying that you should not say something to your friends if they're like harassing a woman because you don't want to upset them and them not be friends with you? You should probably not be their friend then. If that's their point of view, that they think that's okay and they will cut you out. Like, you should cut them out then. Like, why would you want to be friends with someone like that? They obviously don't change magically and instantly. You stop it where it starts. Yeah. I mean, it's about not letting them feel like they have validity or they have or that they're welcomed. That behavior is not welcomed. I mean, if you own a restaurant and someone is like being loud and knocking things over and yelling at your yelling at your workers, you just let them do that? No. You say absolutely not, get out. I mean, that's why we ban people here. It's like, if you're gonna say something misogynistic or you're gonna harass me, get the F out. That's not okay. That's literally what we do every day here. I personally made trolls leave this chat by calling them out. It's not true. Yeah. Like, that's like being okay with like those comments being made. Like, I have to be quiet and not say anything about me getting harassed? Is that what you're saying that I should do? Is like, just let it happen? I don't care if they change this, that they stop. And if they keep getting met with resistance when they do it, they will stop because they keep getting met with resistance. Like, it's like honestly very simple logic. I've given like 50 examples as to why it's a good thing to say something if you see something bad. Like, I don't know how to explain any further. If you don't get it, and then guess what? You're just gonna continue to be part of the problem. Sorry, that's the truth. Done. Done. Bye, Lil John. Have a good day. Take care. You have demographics on your profile pages. What information can you see as a streamer of like my viewers? We have some information. I know we have country information. I don't know if we have gender information or age. I'm not sure how specific our demographics get for like our own personal channel. The only thing that I remember is like I have like half is like US. Half of my viewers are US and half are like spread out throughout the EU for the most part. But Chris Almo, like but like you lost again, like what Wes is saying, like you lost people that are not good. Like you lost people that suck. And you will create a circle of people that are respectful and that like will respect you if you call them out and will listen and not be a trash person. I mean, it's like literally apply it to racism. Like if you have a friend saying the N-word and saying racist things, you just don't say anything? I feel like for some reason that clicks a lot better for people. It's like, okay, so if your friend was racist and dropping the N-word every 5 seconds and like being super disparaging to black people, like you would not say anything. Because if that's true, then that's really bad. And if you would say something, then why doesn't that apply when people say disrespectful things to women? It should apply just the same. Greg, thank you for the 5-month resub. Thank you so much. Oh no, my good racist misogynist friend. How will I cope? Thanks, Paul. Thank you so much. Oh my god. What's up, Game Spectra? Thank you for the 5 months. No, it does FLCL because that you will make it apply. You're saying, you like what? Like, yes, it does. You keep saying that. Yeah. Doomed with the sub. Thank you, Doomed. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for the support. Doomed, welcome to the bin. You're now officially a full-fledged loony. Welcome on in. Thank you so much. Let me go full screen here. We've seen the charts. Anyways, the charts, again, go look at them if you want. It's just a disparity that exists. There are many reasons for it. Some are misogynistic, some are not. Okay. You don't have to be upset or hurt as if you're a man and you're like offended. There's no reason to be offended. Like, but just be aware of that exists as it does in other industries as well. And that hopefully over time, the top 100 streamers on Twitch, it becomes more of an even mix of people, not just, 90% white men.